YouTube, what is up? So, it is about 3 a.m. and usually I am up this time of morning, but my son needs to go to the DMV in the morning, so I'm asleep, right? So then the hotline ring, okay, and it is Aunt Connie at 3 a.m. and Aunt Connie is so lit. Aunt Connie, what you got going on, man? Hey, hey, I just want you to know, um, if you're upset because I ain't never let you come live with me, don't be because I love you. What the hell are you even talking about, Aunt Connie? I was over at your mama house today and your mama said that me and you split up because you said I turned you down. I wouldn't let you stay in my house. Aunt Connie, here we are in front of America Live. I never said it. Not that I can even remotely recall. Sometimes my memory fails me, but I never said it. Okay? I love you to death. Sometimes life will push people apart for a season or for a long time or for no time at all. But I ain't got no issues with you at all. My mama was probably drunk. I don't know why she would say such a thing. And the only time I remember needing a home is when she put me out. So I guarantee you that I didn't run back to her crying about Aunt Connie, okay? Because if you put me out, I ain't got shit to say to you. You understand what I'm saying? That is so long ago in the past, I wouldn't even know why we discussing it. And I mean, that's before I even moved to upstate. We talking more than 10 or 15 years ago. So I take it you and mama was at that table getting drunk. Okay? People was in their feelings and whatever was said, because y'all got to know my family. Everything go down at that kitchen table or that table outside on that porch. Everything go down, okay? That's where the card games is played. That's where Monopoly is played. That's where we taking our shots and we having our drinks. That's where dinner is served. Everything go down at that kitchen table, right by that stack of water I told y'all about in the last video. And Aunt Connie did say she stole some of your water, mama, just to let you know, okay? She did steal some water. Why? Because everybody steal when they go to their family member house. I'm still on that shit, you understand? Oh, Aunt Connie also said that I need to stop cursing so much. Yes, ma'am. I understand where you coming from. I'm working on myself. But you know what, Aunt Connie? I can't even lie. When this camera get on, my mouth get a little filthy, and when this camera come on, it seems like all my Geechee come out. When I'm around here with these kids, Geechee don't come out my mouth. I'm just as proper. Geechee don't come, so I don't know, something about when this camera come on. This who God must want the world to see. You understand what I'm saying? But Aunt Connie, she called, and she said, "Yeah, are you sleeping?" "Yes, ma'am." "I thought you'd be out this time of night." I do. I usually am. I usually am out driving the world this time of night. "And I need you to be careful out there." "Yes, ma'am." "Because you drive taxi cab now." "Yes, ma'am." "Yes, ma'am." You got to love. Listen, if y'all got an Aunt Connie in your family, please cherish them. And she was like, "And I want you to know, I didn't know all that was going on with your son." Yeah, cause I didn't feel a need to broadcast it to the family. I told those who live in this household, and that was it. I had one discussion with my son about it. I sat him down and I said, "Listen, you have a bone-eating disease. This means from here on out, your bones will always deteriorate. You might have to have hip replacements, bone replacements, you will probably end up in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. It just is what it is, you know? And so my son told me, with all sincerity, as long as his wheelchair can have dually pipes on the back and he can put his 250 motor inside that wheelchair, he's fine. Okay? So in this house we don't live in sorrow. So the last thing I needed to have happen was for family members to call up here to my son, who is okay, and start putting sorrow inside his spirit. I couldn't have that. So I decided not to share it with anyone. I also decided not to share it with the football coaches because he was like, Mom, if I going out happy. Fucking right you are. Sorry, Aunt Connie. I'm working on the cursing, okay? But yeah, absolutely you are. Because we not going to let sickness and sorrow rule this household. You understand what I'm saying? I got a daughter. She's deployed right now. The country's at war. She called me. She was supposed to only be out 30 days. Come to find out, they don't know when they coming home. And the orders are very hush hush right now. Okay, cool. Not a problem. You know your mama is a prayer warrior, so we ain't worried about nothing, okay? Not only is your mama a prayer warrior, that little girl who eat rocks in that next room, oh, when she get to praying, ain't nothing stopping her. Ain't nothing stopping her. When I start to see that Bible on my son's dresser, ain't nothing stopping him. You understand me? So if my daughter get taken away, it's only because it's God's will. You understand? But I feel like my daughter is on that ship by default. Because just her presence there alone is going to save many lives. Because she covered right now. So that means everybody around her is covered right now. So my daughter is the good luck charm. You understand me? I always knew in the back of my mind, as long as Grandma Fuller was praying for me, ain't nothing too bad about to go down. And I already know for a fact that there are certain things other people have been shielded and protected from just because they was in my vicinity. I always call myself a good luck charm. Always. Always. Because I knew who was praying for me. You understand what I'm saying? So, Aunt Connie, I love you. I love you so much. Call me anytime at 3 in the morning. I used to have an auntie and an uncle that I would call regularly at 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. because I've always worked third shift. Like for too long, I worked third shift. So I used to call them and get on their nerve and make them laugh. But guys, I must have called at the wrong time one night. Girl, because the next day, I think auntie called me and she was like, listen, my husband does not appreciate you calling this house that time of morning. We need you to call at presentable hours. And see, these are the situations right here, right? That get sticky. Because, okay, that's fine. That is neither here nor there. Cool. But as a default, they heard from me less often. You understand what I'm saying? And so your natural mind will tell you, we beefing. Oh, she only call when she needs something, when she wants something. No, no, not at all. But I had to respect your wishes. And my time of night is in the morning. Had the same thing with a cousin. I used to call my cousin early, all the effing time, all the effing time. And we would get on the phone and we would laugh, and then he messed around and got married. A lot of the communication stopped. You might think we beefing, but we not. Life just stepped in and happened. So that little bit of time, Aunt Connie, when you and I probably wasn't talking like we used to talk, life probably just stepped in. I've never had a problem with you. You've always been my favorite. Okay, guys, because so like in my house, in my family growing up, there was favorites. My mother and my youngest sister, them two always been best friends. They always been pals or whatever. When it came to my older sister, she was always my grandmother's favorite. And this is neither here nor, well, at 43, this is neither here nor there. When I was younger, it made me feel bad. But then I had to realize that I'm like everybody's favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am everybody's favorite. I am Grandma Edith's favorite. And BJ, he was my granddaddy Campbell's favorite. That's just how it was, you know? And but I was blessed to be like everybody's favorite. I got an Uncle Rookie. Uncle Rookie probably don't know too many people anymore. Like his mind just gone. He lived the street life. Whoa. If I ever tell y'all Uncle Rookie's story, my family wild, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. And the wild people in my family, they always was with me because they knew they had their time in the street. She gonna be all right. She having her time in the street. She gonna be all right. So Uncle Rookie ain't even got no memory hardly no more. But when I walk in the door, Uncle Rookie know who I am. I'm Uncle Rookie's favorite. Man, okay, Uncle Rookie used to be so high and so drunk. But I lived in some apartments right behind him. So every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because I was definitely on the scene, and the little club that I used to go to was like right across the street. So every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Uncle Rookie, fucked up, drunk, high, walking me to the club, walking me back from the club. You understand me? And I was living the single life back then. So, like, food was not my first priority. So, my refrigerator probably would have looked empty to you unless I was having a cookout or a house party or something. Then we going to load up on somebody EBT, you know? And I just remember Uncle Rookie. Uncle Rookie is him, okay? When you go look for Uncle Ricky, you just gotta hope that you see him on the corner somewhere. Cause you don't always know where he even live at, but you know if you go by the barber shop, he gonna be there. You know if you go to the little corner stop where they sell shrimp, he probably gonna be there or somebody done seen him. Like, but I was Uncle Ricky's favorite. I was Grandma Edith's favorite. Grandma Fuller wasn't even like my natural grandma, but she was my grandma. Nevertheless. Nevertheless, and I mean countless nights, countless mornings, me and her, boy, listen, I was her favorite. The things that we talk about, I know she didn't have those conversations with nobody else. I was everybody's favorite. Sometimes you got to just see life a little differently. You know what I'm saying? Because there's blessings out here. There's friendships and loyalty out here. You just got to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? You might get so hung up on, ooh, why they don't like me or why this and that happened. You might be just here to test somebody's spirit. I've told y'all that before. It ain't that people didn't like me. I was sent here to test your spirit. God needed to see how you was going to handle me, how you was going to handle the situation. And he built me to take it. And I ain't better than nobody. Because I done, like I said, been a bad person too. But anyway, it's 3 in the morning. Connie done called and wake me up. Gal, I love you. Gal, I ain't got no beef with you. I'ma work on not cursing. And I'm just out here. Just as natural as can be. Y'all see my little fuzzy hairs? It just is what it is. Every once in a while, y'all probably gonna get a video like this. But I like to think that all my videos are real. But I just had to let that be known that, Connie, I ain't got no beef with you. And I love the fact that you watch me every Sunday. And that you happy for me. You're probably the only family member who said it. And I'm going to leave that right there. Until next time, This was the raw uncut version. I'ma see y'all soon.